Okay, we are live. What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's live Q&A. Super happy to be on here today. As you can see with the setup, I am back visiting my family in Canada here just for a bit. I'm going to be back in my apartment in Arizona here soon because you guys know how much I love the States and how much I love Arizona. I'm going to try to get, this empty wall, maybe get some posters up in the meantime, just a little bit instead of just having some bookshelves. But super happy to be on here. Usually I'm on a little bit later today than usual. We're doing Saturdays at 1 p.m., 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. So today it's 3 o'clock as I'm doing this, but that's okay. I am going to take this time to talk to you guys and basically share with you everything that I don't talk about in my videos, everything that, all the step-by-step ways to start a successful Shopify business, whereas like obviously I'm sure you guys have seen all my videos, how to do it, all the step by step. I have tons of tutorials, right? You guys have seen that. So in this video, I'm going to try to just give you guys kind of like if I was starting today from scratch, I had some money to start and I had to start a $10,000 per month Shopify store. And that's in profit, not in revenue, because we all know that $10,000 per month in revenue with e-commerce, you don't have a business that obviously you can, you don't have a freedom business at that point. So 10K a month in profit is the freedom number, and that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about. Yes, this is going to be saved. What's going on, Jacob? What's going on, Galactic, Cavia? So if you guys join, just say where you're from. I always like to see where all my wonderful subscribers are from. And like I said, it's going to be worth your while to be on this live. For the first 10-20 minutes, I'm going to be giving you guys my step-by-step what exactly I would do today to start a successful Shopify brand. If I started from scratch, if I started in your shoes, not having that much money to start, maybe having only $1,000 or $1,500 to start, and I would tell you that. And I know it's all speculation, obviously, like it's all me just kind of speculating, but I promise you that what I'm going to tell you is going to be the best way for you to actually build a business. So someone asked Shopify dropshipping business. Yeah, we're going to be talking about Shopify dropshipping. All right, we got Delando from Jamaica, I think that is. Welcome. Love to go there. Cavia from India, awesome. Nicholas from Greece. Fizi Zone from Egypt, but from Nigeria. Håkon from Norway, I guess Håkon. I know that's how you say it in Norway because you have the A with the O at the top, so it's actually an O. I obviously said it wrong, but got some guy from Sweden. I couldn't see your name, I'm sorry. Samantha from Saudi Arabia. Cool, welcome. So you can drop your question here, but for the first 10-20 minutes, I'm basically going to be covering the step-by-step guide. I'm going to be giving you guys my steps that I would actually do to start a Shopify business. A little bit about what I've been doing. I've actually been working really hard on writing and creating the new Shopify update for our Ecom Freedom Shopify course, which, as you know, is one of our two courses. We have the Amazon course and we have the Shopify course. And so I've actually been just working super hard on that, gathering all the knowledge that I've learned, all the knowledge from my team to basically create the best update, create the best Shopify update for the Ecom Freedom Shopify course. As you know, whenever you guys join our programs, you guys get lifetime updates. We have great reviews on our programs. If you guys take a look at Trustpilot, you guys will be able to see there that we were at like a 4.1, I think, last time I checked, which on Trustpilot is great. And most businesses, especially big companies, you go on Trustpilot or you go on Better Business Bureau, and you'll find the rating is like 1.5. So I think that's a good indicator of if we're legit or not, or if we actually bring results to our customers. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and also every single one of our people, every single one of our members that actually purchases our program, not yet but soon, they're actually going to get a box set. So they're going to get an entire course book with the new update. It's a beautiful box set. I can't wait to show you guys it on one of the next lives here. It's really, really nice. It's got the course books. There's 2 books because there's actually like 2,000 pages that I write. I wrote 2,000 pages for the Amazon one last year, and I wrote 2,000 pages I'm writing for this one now. It's going to be about 2,000 because it has pictures and everything. So the whole idea is so that you can actually follow along while you're watching the actual Ecom Freedom course. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And, I'm all about quality versus speed. So obviously, it's like, I'm just going to get some water. Obviously, I don't want to like rush a course. Like, all these people, especially like YouTubers and stuff, they just, especially new ones, right? Like I've been around for the longest out of anybody really. Most of these YouTubers, they kind of just rush out a product, rush out a course in like 2 weeks, and you can't do that. I mean, I did that for my very first course in 2017, the Amazon one, and obviously that was a different time. The standard was much different. If I did that now, people would be really mad. So, and I'm not about that. I'm all about quality and obviously, yeah. So that is what I've been doing. Also, obviously we're doing so many things on the side. Like I've got several e-commerce brands that I'm involved with. Right now, I'm in the process of starting two specific brands, one in the travel niche, one in the food niche, all going to be e-commerce. It's just, we're creating fresh products from scratch for both, working with product designers, and for the food lab, laboratory. And so that's why that's taking a while. It usually takes between 6 months to a year to actually get a fresh product up and running, like from scratch, a product that like I can go ahead and patent and everything. So that's what I've been doing. We're also investing in e-commerce businesses in the Ecom Freedom VC. So if you guys are interested, if you guys want to partner up with, the best e-commerce guys in the field, myself, my team, so Josh, who's doing over $1 million a year on Shopify. He learned from me. Jeff, who's doing $1 million a year on Amazon in revenue, by the way, guys, in revenue, for full transparency. Still very impressive, 7-figure businesses. If you guys want to partner up with us, and you want to get between $1,000 and $10,000 for your e-commerce brand, you can go ahead and apply. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. It's free, so all you need is an e-commerce or product idea. So you just got to put that there. And no, we are not stealing product ideas. Believe me, I don't go and steal. I can't even do that because I have so many of my own things going on. We have so many of our own things going on. It's not like, you have to understand, it takes time to launch any product. And so I've already got my hands full with coaching people with the course, updating that, creating that new update, and then obviously with launching my own brands and running them. Right now in the VC, we actually have about, I think, 5 or 6 brands that we're working with on Amazon and Shopify. So super exciting. And the whole goal, our company mission, is to build the e-commerce brands of the future. So very, very exciting times. There's never been a better time to get into e-commerce. I've always said this, and no, not because I sell a course, but because it is the truth, or else I wouldn't be myself involved in e-commerce businesses. I would have just been selling a course, right? So for me, I actually see the much bigger payoff for us in as my team in actually investing in e-commerce brands, creating e-commerce brands, and acquiring e-commerce brands and growing them from within. And so that's where we're headed. That's what we're doing, and the courses support that, because the courses obviously, they pay everybody's salaries, and and then on the other hand, we have the best courses in the field. We have the best even like course platform. We just released our new course platform, so we're not on Teachable anymore. We're not like using what everybody else is using. We have a whole software team, so it's sophisticated. It's sophisticated, and we put a lot of work into it. So very exciting. And on the course topic, by the way, if you do want to join, there's a free trial for the Amazon one. The link is down below. And then for the Shopify one, there's no free trial. We will release a free trial later on. There's just not one yet. If you do join today, even the Shopify one, even with, as I'm writing the update, you will gain access to the update as soon as you, if you just basically join today and you wait. So you will get access to the update. Yeah, but that's what it is. So anyway, I'm going to get to the point of the video. The point of the video is, one more thing. We will have to increase the prices of the courses. As I've already been saying, we have to increase them because the Shopify one is $500 and then the Amazon one is $800. So the box set alone that we're doing for Amazon and for Shopify, the box set alone costs us about $200 in cost for the actual box set, and then ship it out to like a customer. So right away there's a cost there. And then obviously, when it comes to the quality of the course, we're obviously the best and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, you guys can see that for yourself. We have like a refund, or we have a free trial period, so you can check that out. So 0 to 10K a month with Shopify. Let's talk about that. So like I said, 10K a month in profit from a Shopify business is when you're able to actually achieve freedom. You're able to, and what I mean by achieving freedom is when you're able to basically move wherever you want to move, travel, live a location-dependent lifestyle, not have to work a 9-to-5 job. But to make 10K a month in a profit, you can't expect to make that in your first month of e-commerce. It's just not possible. To make 10K a month in profit, first of all, you have to actually be making about 30 to 40K a month in sales from your Shopify store. Now that sounds like crazy. I know you're probably like, whoa, Dan, like that's insane. You know, I've never made that much in my life. Look, with e-commerce, something that is important to understand is that the figures are different if you're comparing them to like classic 9 to 5 figures and like 9 to 5 job. Obviously 30 to 40 grand a month sounds insane, but let's say you're selling a $50 product or a $30 product. You know, how many units is 30K, 40K a month? If we do the math, let's just say if it's just one product, right? So 30,000 divided by 50, it's 600 units a month. And so if we divide that by 30, which is 30 days, it's only 20 units a day. I think I got the math right there, but you get my point. So to make 10K a month in profit, you will have to get your store up to 30 to 40K a month. Now I'm going to talk about how to get that. Typically, e-commerce profit margins are between 30 and 40%, meaning that, and that's only after your store is fully optimized. That's not at the very beginning. So you can't expect to start a store and then, you know, drop shipping, all that, and then just make 30, 40% right from the get-go. You just will not be able to do that. What's going to happen is in your first month of launching your store, and we're going to talk about like how to find a product and stuff. I'll get into that. But what's really important to understand is in your first month and 2 months and 3 months maybe, but mostly first 2 months, when you're going to start running ads, you are just trying to break even. And the reason why you're just trying to break even is because your website is obviously the first iteration, the first version of your website is not going to be the final version of your website. Obviously, the first version of your ads is not going to be the final version of your ads. So you're just figuring out what's working and you are optimizing what's called your offer. And the offer is the secret to massive e-commerce success. Every single 7-figure e-commerce brand has created an incredible offer and they've basically exploited that offer to the max. So what I mean by offer is a product and basically the way that it's presented on your website, the price that it's selling at, basically what you're offering to the potential person that's going on your website and buying your product. So the secret lies in the offer. And so really the key is to create an amazing offer. Now, you know, if you're drop shipping, no matter if you're doing bulk orders, if you're drop shipping, it doesn't matter what you're doing. As long as you have a great offer, then that's really how you're going to be able to obviously hit 10K a month in profit and then scale way past that. So an example of a great offer will be, and this is one of the most successful Shopify stores in existence. Huge respect to the founder, Josh Snow, right? So he created Snow Teeth Whitening, and if you look, Josh Snow, he created just an amazing offer. He created this incredible. He found this teeth whitening kit. I'm not sure if he found it or if he created it, but he created this teeth whitening kit, and he created a website out with it, obviously on Shopify, and a great price, and just the branding is incredible. The way it was presented, you can go check him out, trysnow.com. All right, shout out there. Just go check him out. You can take a look. And so basically, he found a hole in the market. He saw that I think he just had major dental surgery at the time, or jaw surgery. And so he realized that all the products that were out there and available, they were really bad when it comes to like dental products, because he was buying a lot of different products that the dentists were telling him to buy. And so he basically saw this hole in the market, and he's like, you know what? All the whitening strips that exist, they all have problems. So if you look at like Crest 3D whitening and stuff, right? And I recently just did a round of Crest 3D, and it's not the best user experience. Like, you know, it doesn't taste that good. It leaves your teeth very sensitive. The chemicals are very harsh on your teeth to whiten your teeth. And so he saw that, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to create a better teeth whitening product than these, you know, flimsy strips. And so that's what he did. And he created this amazing offer out of this teeth whitening system that he either found on AliExpress or Alibaba, or he created himself. I'm not sure what he actually did, but it could have been done either way, is what I'm saying. Like you could have fully, like let's say you're Josh Snow today, you could fully find an existing teeth whitening system that's just not really been made into a good offer on Shopify yet, and basically create an incredible offer out of that, and then, you know, over time iterate. Because at this point, you know, he launched a store, At first, he probably wasn't making that much money, definitely wasn't. And then he was probably breaking even, making a little bit of profit. And then over time, the profit margin went up and up and up and up and up. And that's how it's going to be for every single Shopify store. When you launch, the profit margin is going to be the lowest it's ever going to be because you are just still figuring things out. And that's also typically when people are in the dropshipping stage. There's actually two different ways of doing Shopify. There's dropshipping, which is when you just launch a store, you don't even order any product in bulk, you don't pay any supplier up front, you just put up a store, and then you connect an AliExpress listing to your site. And essentially, when someone buys from you, you just use something like Oberlo or like an automatic order fulfillment thing, or you just put in the orders manually on AliExpress, and then basically, what you do is you make the difference between the ad cost, the unit cost, and then what the customer pays you on your site. So that's drop shipping. And then the second way, obviously, is to order product in bulk. And so there's two different ways of doing it. Let me see what people are saying here. What's the URL of Josh's store? It's trysnow.com. So let's see what's up. Yeah, so a lot of people, they're asking about drop shipping. They're asking about bulk orders and stuff, and what's the best way of doing it, right? So first of all, the best way of launching a Shopify store, like I said, there's two ways. You can either go and when you're doing product research, and we'll talk about the best ways, you can either find that product on AliExpress. In that case, you would go, AliExpress is like the single unit version of Alibaba, so you would find a listing, you would order at least 3 of the different listings to your house, to your address, with the best, with the highest amount of orders, the best reviews on AliExpress, because AliExpress has reviews. And then you would basically compare the different ones and you would choose the best one. You'd be like, okay, now here's the problem. No logo on your dropshipping product, no brand name. Obviously, it's dropshipping. So you are going to be dealing with these issues until you actually order product in bulk. And also, the shipping time is going to be a problem as well. So the shipping time from China is going to be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? So that's also a problem. But I would still say that starting with a drop shipping product is a great way to get into a market if you find a decent enough product on AliExpress, if you find a high quality enough product that, you yourself, when you get it, you're like, okay, you know what, I can sell this. And then later on, we can see, maybe I can create my own version out of this, work with a product designer, which is not that hard, by the way. There's very talented guys and girls out there that can do this. Or maybe, maybe I can just do this temporarily and then later on find my way in this niche, or even order this specific product in bulk and then get my logo on it, get beautiful packaging. Because one thing that Snow did and one thing that I do and we do on the team with all of our brands is we make sure we get beautiful packaging. So beautiful labels, beautiful logos and all that stuff. So Josh, he said, even from the very beginning, he said that he wanted to make his teeth whitening product or his teeth whitening brand like the Apple of teeth whitening. And that's exactly what he did, I think. Kudos to him. So what were you talking about? We're talking about drop shipping and we're talking about, yes, bulk orders. So drop shipping has its problems, which we discussed. No logo, no branding, long shipping times, but it is the best, lowest risk way for a beginner with not that much money to make their way into an industry, into a niche, and then basically figure it out from there. Because every single entrepreneur who is successful went into a niche and then just figured it out from there. Niche or niche, I know you guys, whatever. I don't know what the best way of saying it, but it doesn't matter. Tomato, tomato, right? So it's just funny when I say it because I know there's 2 ways of saying it. But yeah, so dropshipping, I think, great way if you have a low starting budget. You will get complaints. So when your customers order from you, you will obviously get complaints. Like you will get people emailing you, where's my product? I want to cancel my order, this and that. Yes, but what you're doing with dropshipping, you're not trying to make an enormous amount of money. You will not make an enormous amount of money with dropshipping in 2021 and beyond, with dropshipping specifically. Dropshipping is not Shopify, guys. One thing to remember is that dropshipping is a specific way of running a store on Shopify, but where the money is at is in creating an amazing offer. And then later on, if you want to start with dropshipping, that's fine to limit your risk. But later on, you want to move towards bulk orders ASAP. And what a bulk order is that, okay, let's say you've run your store with dropshipping for the first month, 2 months, and you're like, you know what? I have a store that's working. People are wanting this offer, even if it has no logo on the actual product. People are buying it. It's working, right? The ads are working, and I figured out that this is my niche, and I want to continue building this brand. Well, at that point, let's say you've broken even. Let's say that you got like a 5 or 10% profit margin, which, by the way, sounds very low because the typical e-commerce profit margin is 30%. But 5 to 10% is great if you're in the dropshipping stage, because the dropshipping stage should not be viewed as a stage where you're trying to make the maximum amount of money possible. The dropshipping stage should be viewed as simply a step along the way to bulk orders. And so, let's say you've done dropshipping for like a month, 2 months. What you want to do at that point is you want to find a supplier on Alibaba, find the same product on Alibaba, contact the supplier, basically follow the Amazon FBA method of ordering product in bulk. And I cover this in my Amazon, in my endless Amazon tutorials I have on my channel. So you contact a supplier, order in bulk, maybe 500 units or so, 750, 250. Obviously, you don't want to order too much. You don't want to order too little, depending on the demand, how many units you're selling on your store. And then what you want to do is then once they create the product, if you live in the States, you can just ship it all to your house and you can fulfill it yourself. If you don't live in the States, but you're selling in the States, well then obviously at that point, I recommend just listing it on Amazon as well, because then you can if you list the product on Amazon, which is not that hard, you can watch my videos to figure it out. Then you're actually able to fulfill your Shopify orders from Amazon. But if you don't list it on Amazon, you're not able to use Amazon's extremely fast and extremely efficient Amazon Prime shipping method and Amazon FBA to fulfill your product orders. And that's really the way to get fast shipping on your store. That's the way to get a logo. That's the way to get a brand. And one thing to remember is that every single successful store and every single successful brand started off with creating an amazing offer and just basically exploiting it to the max. So, once you find that combination of product and price and branding that works and that fills that gap in the target market and that really adds value to people, once you find that, that's when you're like, okay, let's go all in on this. Let's order units. And then later on, once you actually get your store up and running, at that point, you can start to think about, okay, how do we defend what we've built? And so some things that we do in Ecom Freedom with our brands, and some things that, just to use Snow as an example again, at that point, you want to start thinking about proprietary. So how do we make our product proprietary? So Snow, he patented his product. I'm pretty sure it's patent pending. He also got like special FDA clearance, I'm pretty sure. So he did a bunch of things, and he also got a trademark protecting the brand. So you absolutely want to figure out ways to protect what you've built, and the best way to do that is by creating your own product from scratch with a product designer, which is obviously going to cost money. Like I'm doing it right now, and for one product in the travel space that I'm starting, I'm starting a kind of like a premium travel brand, with luggage and with travel accessories and stuff. So that's one of the brands I'm working on, and I got a product designer working on that. And obviously, I'm not just going to sell random luggage. No, we're gonna do our own special kind. I travel the world, and I know exactly. I only sell products and create products that I use myself, and so that's why I'm creating the type of luggage, like my dream luggage that I really want. And so just one product is gonna cost like $30,000 to make with a product designer, and that's for the blueprints, for the prototype, for the whole manufacturing process, and probably doesn't even include the first. Or maybe includes a part of the first product order, right? So you don't have to think about that. I'm advanced at this. I've been doing this for years. I've sold using the traditional model, drop shipping and Amazon FBA, tons of products, tools and hardware, beauty rollers on Amazon, just tons of various things, right? Wireless car charging magnets. The list goes on. I've been doing this for 4 years, but now I'm exclusively focused on building real brands with proprietary products, really brands that just like Snow can go and get a valuation of $100 million or more. And I have no doubt we're going to achieve that. And we are growing so many brands simultaneously. But to go back to the Shopify topic, yes, bulk orders is where it's at, but you don't want to rush into a bulk order. A lot of people, they might have a higher starting budget, like 3 or 5K. And so they're like, you know what, I'm just going to go straight to a supplier on Alibaba, and I'm going to go and order. You can do that. That's fine. But you need to make sure that whatever it is that you want to sell is actually going to, like, the offer is actually wanted by the market. You can't just guess. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I think this is going to sell, so I'm just going to go and order it. And also, I was going to cover the 2 best ways to do product research. So the 2 best ways to do product research, there's really only 2 ways. The first way is to use product research techniques, which I'm going to share with you the best ways to do that. For Shopify, honestly, the best product research techniques are to use Ecom Radar, which is a free tool that we made. That's not how I make my money. We're not selling anything in Ecom Radar. It's free. There's a link down below. It's just something that I made for myself, honestly, and for my team, so that we can find products easier, and we want to share it with our students, so for the students as well. All it does is it's like a reverse ad block, so it shows you ads on your Facebook account, on your Facebook feed. And so that's great for us e-commerce entrepreneurs because we can just see tons and tons of e-commerce product ideas. So Ecom Radar, great way to find products. Just spend time doing that, an hour, 2 hours here and there. You'll find tons of great ideas. If there's a competitor doing it, then they're making money, and likely it's something that you can do as well. Just make sure that you want to be creating a great offer. And so Ecom Radar, and the second way as a technique is just to scan through Amazon. Amazon is a great way to find products, and that's where Jungle Scout comes in. We actually have the cheapest partner link with Jungle Scout. Some people say we don't have the cheapest partner link, but we do. I think that's because they go on Jungle Scout and they forget that they're clicking on the monthly plan or the annual plan instead of the monthly plan, so they think it's cheaper. But anyway, there's a link for all that stuff down below. So Ecom Radar and Jungle Scout to see how much products are making on Amazon, so you can kind of tell what the demand is. You can kind of tell, what the market size is and stuff. And then the second way of finding a product is just to take a sheet of paper and then basically write down product ideas that you come up with from your own life experience, from your own interests. Think about the things you're interested in. Myself, I'm interested in fitness. I'm interested in travel. I'm interested in coffee. I'm interested in health and supplements, right? So I'd be writing those things down, and then you want to think about, maybe like yesterday, you were in the kitchen and you suddenly had a realization or an epiphany. You're like, whoa, this product would be awesome to sell, So those products, just like this, again, this is the method that Josh Snow used to find his teeth whitening idea. He used this method to find that because he basically used his own life experience. He just had jaw surgery. He was very involved with all these dental products, and he realized that there was a big gap in the market with teeth whitening. So those are the 2 best ways. And I would say start off with the techniques. If you can't, you'll find some stuff, but also use the intuition method. Just go with your intuition, with experience. And once you do that, then you can go and search for those products. There's tons on AliExpress and Alibaba, and just kind of go with your intuition. It'll guide you in the right direction. As humans, we all have intuitions, all right? We all have intuition or intuitions. And so it's the best laser guidance system that will bring you to success if you follow it, if you actually listen to it. So that was my how to make 10K a month on Shopify with a Shopify store. And I hope that you see that with dropshipping is a great temporary strategy to limit your risk, but it's not a good long-term strategy. And I'm seeing comments, people are saying, I've tested many stores, never made any profit. Yeah, you can't expect to make tons of profit with dropshipping. You just can't. You can't. As I already mentioned before, dropshipping should be just to test your store, to prove your offer, and to be like, okay, you know what? I'm breaking even on my ads. How do we make this whole thing better so that we can get a 10, 20, 30, 40% margin? That is what dropshipping is for. You can't expect to just copy and paste the product off AliExpress, paste it on there, and then beam, bam, boom, you're a millionaire. It's not how it works. Do you do print on demand? No, I do not. And I've never done print on demand, so don't ask me about that, honestly. I think it's t-shirts and stuff, right? All right, guys, let's answer some questions. Thanks for putting this free info. Absolutely, I always try my best to give out the best free info. I want to always be the best free info for, e-commerce. And I think I do a very good job at that. I have people messaging me all the time with their Shopify sales, with their Amazon sales. So obviously it's working. And like I said, by the way, if you want to learn all of this, and you want an easy step-by-step resource, you want to get mentorship, you want to get access to, you know, people who have already been doing this for years, and the best mentors, econfreedom.com/Amazon, econfreedom.com/Shopify. Both of these links are down below, depending on which one you want to do. There's a free trial for Amazon. There's no free trial yet for Shopify. Probably going to do one in the future, but not yet. I am currently writing the update for Shopify and filming it. First, I got to write it. If you buy today, you will get access to that. So there's only a one-time fee. You get access to it for life. We have an excellent score on Trustpilot. We have like a 4.1. So you can check that out as well. You can read the reviews. Is 500K good to start big brand? That's yes. Can I get Shopify Freedom for free? When I start earning, I'll return. No, unfortunately, you can't get it for free. I don't have a credit card. What do you recommend for Amazon FBA? And are Amazon fees huge? So yes, you do need a credit card for Amazon FBA. You also do need one for Shopify. At least you need a Visa debit. So you need like a MasterCard debit or a Visa debit. As long as it's a Visa or a Visa or a MasterCard, it'll work. Are Amazon fees huge? No, they're very reasonable. And anyway, the way that you launch an Amazon business takes those fees into account, so that you're still pocketing a lot of money, obviously. People keep asking about pandemic-related things, and honestly, guys, I didn't create the pandemic, and it has nothing to do with my life. I'm not an expert on it, so I'll save all the pandemic stuff for someone else and another YouTube channel. There's tons of news networks covering that, so you guys can turn those on and check that out. What's the minimum amount that I need to start with? For Shopify, I have a video on this. I would say the absolute minimum for Shopify would definitely be $750, $800, maybe $1,000. You should give Shopify Freedom to underprivileged people, just an opinion. Sorry, I can't do that because we actually have mentors that get paid, and these mentors, I need to pay them, and so they're not going to work for free. They're not going to share their experience for free because they make millions of dollars on Shopify, and their time is valuable. And so is mine. Can Amazon reimburse you if you've not sold anything in 6 months? Yes, I think they can. If you call them and you ask for your seller fee back, they'll probably reimburse you. They used to do that. I don't know now, but. Have profit margins been impacted by iOS 14.5? On some of our stores, yes. On others, no. Mostly, no. But it will be interesting because cookies are going to be gone. And so I'm wondering how these ad platforms are going to figure out a new way to track people's website behavior. They're going to have to, or else they're going to lose their biggest source of revenue. Is it recommended to hire a VA in the beginning, or can I start by following the video tutorials? I don't really know why you would need a VA in the beginning. When was your Shopify course created? So the current Shopify course was created in end of 2019, but it's still so everything in it is still valid, but Facebook and things like that, the interface changes a lot, right? And so that's why I basically have been recording a new update with a box set and all that. So that's going to be included in your purchase if you purchase it today. Yeah, you get every single one of our students gets lifetime updates. We've had 15,000 happy paying members. We have a great score on Trustpilot. Again, you guys can check that out. Oh, and also a big part of the Shopify is that if you join today, you get right away, day one, access to the mentorship with myself and with Josh Bach. So for everyday mentorship, you get Josh Bach, who's one of my earliest students. Great guy. He has his own YouTube channel. You can check him out. And he does 1.5 million on Shopify. How do you go from Amazon to Shopify? Well, I mean, if you already have an existing product or brand on Amazon, you would just start a Shopify store with it and then film some ads, and you already know what's working, right? So it shouldn't be that complicated. You know your target market. I have a total of 2K. That covers all the pays. I'm assuming you're asking me if that's enough. Yes, that's enough. Is $5,000 enough to start Amazon? Yes, it's enough. I had one, just for a reference, I had $1,800 when I started my Amazon business, and I hit 32K with it, 32K a month with it in 3 months. Are the people asking you for free services going to sell their products for free? Yeah, I love that comment. I mean, I don't know. People just want. It's just the nature of human beings. Some people they just want everything for free, and I don't know. It's just funny. Where can I get one-on-one mentorship in the Ecom Freedom program, the best e-commerce program in the world? Lifetime updates, best mentorship. You get box sets shipped to your house. The link is down below. What is best from someone from Nigeria, Shopify, or Amazon? Doesn't matter where you're from. It's not based on country. Both are good. It matters on your interest, really. Which one you're more interested in, which one you feel more drawn to. So I recommend watching my videos on YouTube and seeing which business model you like better. Dan, what's the minimum for Shopify with course included? Well, you just take the number that I said, which was $750 or $800, and then you add on the price of the course, which right now is $500, but in the future will go up to $1,000 and then $2,000. So you just add that, and then you have your starting budget. Hey everyone, I'm in Dan's Ecom Freedom Amazon course, and it's more than worth the money. It's actually a deal. Thank you very much. I hope you left us a great review. I really appreciate it on Trustpilot. Please let me know what I should start first, Shopify or Amazon. Okay, guys, everyone asked me this question. They're both good. Please, I made so many videos on this. So many videos. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, guys, Amazon's better or Shopify is better. Both are good. They're both different. What I recommend is watch both my videos and see which one you're drawn more to, and try both. Which gives you better profit margins overall from your experience, Shopify or Amazon? When you're starting out, Amazon, because for Shopify, it takes a little bit longer to figure out your ads. What are you doing to get around iOS 14 update for your Shopify brands? For our brands, like I said, most of our brands have not been affected, and so we have just basically, ran as usual. There's no need for UTMs. I know that a lot of people are using UTMs and stuff, parameter links, but if your store is affected, then yes, you're going to need to use UTMs. I'm going to show how to do that in the Shopify update. When are you going to choose the brands to invest in for the VC? I will be looking at all the recent applications, especially from this weekend. I'll be looking at that shortly. So, why no videos on print on demand? I just don't do it, and I've never done it. It's just shirts, right? So I'm just not interested in selling shirts with print on demand. So are you saying start with products on dropshipping with Shopify, build a brand, and then have your own website to promote and succeed? That dropshipping sites will not make you the wealth? Yes, like I said, with dropshipping, you're not going to make the wealth. The wealth is made from an amazing offer that you basically figure out is good, maybe through dropshipping, and then you nail it down, get the right ads going, get your website up, place a bulk order, fulfill the product either yourself or through Amazon or through a 3PL, third-party fulfillment warehouse. Do most people buy off their phones or computers? Nowadays it's phones. I think the statistic is 60-40 or 70-30. Bro, your course on how to make your first million is game changing. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be putting out more. For me, it's more of a lifelong work, that course. I just wanted to create the best entrepreneurship starter course for anybody wanting to make $1 million, which I think anybody should. I made my first $1 million at age 21 from a combination of e-commerce product sales and online coaching, coaching e-commerce and stuff. So did that at 21 years old. Today I'm 25. I've made many, many millions since then, and it's just all been a wild ride. It's just the beginning for me. We got big plans coming up ahead that are much, much bigger than what we're doing. Super excited to talk about that later on when the time has come. Will the strategy work if I sell my branded dropshipping on Amazon? You can't do branded dropshipping on Amazon. You need to place a bulk order. What price range do you think would be the most profitable and easiest to sell products at? Well, at the very minimum, if you're on Shopify or Amazon, $20, $25 at the very minimum. If it's below that, it's going to be very difficult. it's going to be very difficult to make any profit. Why does every dropshipper make a course? I want to start dropshipping in Dubai with 15K, but I think I can't make a lot of money from dropshipping because a lot of dropshippers aren't saying the truth. This is true. The reason why the reason why anyone makes a course, including myself, I made a course because people asked me for it and I saw it as another opportunity to add value and create another stream of income that would be very profitable for me. And what happened was that I created such a great course that we are still in business after 4 years and we've grown exponentially, especially with the pandemic last year. Have a team of 15. Half of us are e-commerce, active e-commerce sellers. And now we're not just doing the courses, we're actually investing in e-commerce brands. We're acquiring e-commerce brands. And that's literally how we're going forward. The courses are great. It's great cash flow, but it's nowhere near as profitable as e-commerce. Because e-commerce, you can't build a $100 million e-commerce course business or course business in general. You cannot. It's impossible. But can you make a $100 million e-commerce business? You can. Snow Teeth Whitening is $100 million. And there's plenty of others. Monos, Away. So that's what I'm doing now. I still keep the courses running because we create killer courses. They're really good. And I love doing it. I love helping people. It is fulfilling. But I don't do it because of it's fulfillment. I do it because it obviously is a big chunk of revenue. It pays the bills on the team with the salaries as we're growing our own e-commerce brands, as we're investing in new e-commerce brands. It gets us so many deals for the Ecom Freedom VC too. It's the perfect ecosystem. And in the future, as we're launching, we're launching an e-commerce investment fund. Basically, we're going to be acquiring e-commerce businesses at scale, and we're going to be funding them as well. The whole course ecosystem and what we've built so far in the team all feeds in with each other. So wow, so a $15 product on Amazon wouldn't be profitable. Well, you're going to be making like $2-3 profit per unit, and that's not even including PPC. So if you're selling like thousands of units, then yes, but obviously, it's much easier to it's much easier to make the same amount of profit with a product that's like $20, $30, $50 where you're making $10 profit per unit than it is with a $3 profit per unit product. What is the price for Ecom Freedom? You can click the links down below to check. Price will be going up because we have physical box sets shipped to people's houses. The quality of the course is always improving. The mentors cost money. The team costs money. Quality costs money. What is the best category to sell on eBay? We don't do eBay. I think you found the wrong channel. How do I start up from Africa? It's the same exact way as anywhere else. In the Shopify course, are you paying a single $500 payment or monthly subscription? No, it's a single payment. We don't have courses with monthly subscriptions. Chronic Velocity says, I love your content, bro. All your videos are super valuable and helpful. I'm going to buy your course and get things started. Thank you for all the insight. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. I want to say, look, guys, for all of you out there, I want to give you like the truth. If you look at all the Amazon and Shopify, so to speak, gurus, because I guess I'm a guru, right? But if you look at all the Shopify and Amazon gurus on YouTube, ever since the beginning, I started in 2017. I started my channel. You can see that. You can literally see how I was window cleaning. I have vlogs for me cleaning windows and having that business feed into my first Amazon business before I launched my YouTube channel and all that. None of the guys or girls that started when I started are still around. None of them. And the reason why is because they make a course and they dip. They make a course and they run away. Because they know that, oh, well, they made this money from the course, but they still have to keep up their knowledge with e-commerce, which is what I've done over the years through launching products both on Amazon and Shopify and also hiring the best team. Like I knew from the very beginning, it's my destiny to create the best e-commerce course platform and training out there. And we've been doing it. We've done it. It shows in the reviews that we have on Trustpilot. So what I wanted to tell you is that if you pay money to my company, if you pay money for our Amazon and Shopify course, you have my word and my guarantee that your life will be changed. The content is amazing. It's the best in the game. On Shopify right now, the Shopify Freedom course, yes, the when you actually join, you'll see all the videos. You can still make an incredible brand with it. It's all the right info. Just the interface of Facebook has changed, and just the interface of like stuff like that. Like in the new update, I'm going to be adding Google ads, YouTube ads, TikTok, right? So all these things that will come out in the next few months. But I'm one person. To make these courses, I have to do it, and so that's why the Amazon one, I wrote that entire course last year, 2,000 pages. Finally gonna get the box set out here, and so the Amazon course is tip top. The Shopify one, yes, that needs an update, but I'm working hard on it, so you guys will see that. And if you join today, you get the mentorship right away. So even if, like I said, the interface on Facebook is a little bit different, you can still follow along because the buttons are the same and the functions are the same. The idea is the same. But like I said, I am working hard on the update. It's just that I am not a guy who will spend 2 weeks to make a course and throw out some garbage. I'm a guy who spends months creating the best possible product, getting that out to you guys. So just wanted to tell you, like, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. If you met the other guys, Josh, McKay, Andrew, Jeff, we're all really passionate about helping people. We all have our own e-commerce businesses. We're all working on our own e-commerce brands in the trenches every single day, preparing for Q4 right now, which is obviously going to be huge. It's the quarter, the fourth quarter, when you have Black Friday and Christmas and all that, Cyber Monday. So yeah, we're really passionate about what we do. I just wanted to kind of give you my word that you will not be disappointed. And if you for some reason are, you can always send an email to support and we'll take care of you, because we're in the business of changing people's lives and helping you start a successful business through information and through the best information available out there. That's given live because we're in the trenches every day. Do you guarantee that if I buy the Shopify courses, am I going to make 4 to 5K profit monthly? Well, I would love to guarantee that, but like try going to the gym and asking them if they would guarantee you to get fit if you join. Right? It's the same. What's your team's response time? Like literally same hour. What do you think of Kevin David and other YouTubers? The problem I noticed from famous YouTubers is that they do everything in e-commerce instead of specializing. Yeah, so every single YouTuber that started next to me, they've literally released every single possible course. They went and released a social media agency course. They released a cryptocurrency course. I don't even know. All these things, automation, right? Like Amazon Shopify automation still beats me what the heck that is. I think they take 30, 40 G's from people to build them a business, which is nuts because obviously they don't front any of the risk and it's 30 to 40 grand. Like that's crazy. Like we're here selling courses that are like under 1K, 2K, and they're like, it's just insane, right? So that's the problem. And I've only stuck in e-commerce. I've only stuck within what I know because I wanted to master e-commerce from the very beginning. And in my life, today I'm 25, by 26, 27, 28, I am going to own in our company, in our team, we are going to own a multi-million dollar portfolio of e-commerce brands. And that's my main thing. That's how I plan to get to $1 billion actually. And that's really going to be my big company. We're going to be acquiring e-commerce brands and we are going to be building a portfolio and running them internally, and then, the whole goal is to, basically have and own the most successful brands of the future, or some of them at least. That's what I want to do. And the courses are a great thing on the side because I love making YouTube videos. I love being on here and talking to you guys and pointing you guys in the right direction and sharing what's working for me along my own journey to success and wealth and more freedom. Would love to buy your Shopify course. Can you tell us how long your special offer will last for? Yeah, so basically, like I said, since we're running a box set, we're doing the update. The box set costs us $200 because it's not just the course books. You also get a vision planner, a freedom planner. It's a whole big thing. I'll show you when I actually have it. But and obviously, with prices going up for everything, we have to increase the price. We just have to. We've been talking about it for a while. So going to happen soon for both. And it's going to be step by step. Hey Dan, your How to Make a Million YouTube course is a phenomenal course. Thank you so much for putting this content out there for free, easily worth over $1,000. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to be adding more more videos to that. It's like a lifelong work for me. Eventually maybe have 30, 40, 50 episodes in that. That'd be awesome in different cool locations. It's just that I'm more focused on e-commerce every day, and that is more of like an extra thing for me because I don't make money doing that. I like doing it. It's fulfilling, but yeah. All right, guys. Well, we've gone here for almost 50 minutes. Thank you so much for being on this live today. I'm going to come on next Saturday as well. We're going to go 1 o'clock next Saturday Eastern time. So, in the meanwhile, you can join Ecom Freedom if you want to do that. You can follow me on Instagram at Dan Vass. You can send me a DM. Super happy to answer DMs on there. And yeah, I just want to wish you all the best. And just remember, time is ticking. And you better take the opportunity. Once I purchase the program, do I get updates? Yes. As I mentioned, you get lifetime updates, so don't worry. We got you. All right? Basically, what I'm saying is we'll take care of you. Okay? Like, Ecom Freedom, go look us up. Go look us up on Trustpilot, and you'll read the reviews. And of course, there's like some bad reviews, but most of them are 5 stars. And the bad ones, it's people who joined us 4 years ago, and they gave up, and they're like triggered that other people are successful. It's always that dynamic, right? But anyway, can I really succeed at e-commerce as a stay-at-home mom with not much tech savvy? Yes, you can. Although I will say, it depends on how not tech savvy you are. Like, that's only something that you can see for yourself. But try. If you want, you can join one of our e-commerce courses. You can try, and if you don't like it or if it just doesn't work, it's fine. Reach out and we'll take care of you. There are no guarantees. People do your due diligence, research, be consistent, be committed, be focused, and thrive. Crawl, walk, and run. Exactly. There's no guarantee in anything in life. So stop looking for guarantees. I've done my best to offer the best kinds of guarantees we can with Ecom Freedom. And we have been changing people's lives since 2017. So anyway, thank you so much. Have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing Saturday. Have an amazing Sunday. Spend time with your family. Enjoy it. Get out. Nice weather. It's middle of summer, so don't worry about the pandemic. Don't worry about all the crap that they try to feed in your head. It's all a distraction. Thank you so much. Peace out.